Hi everybody! So Penny and I, when we're not teaching kindergarten, also run a choir at church, and we sing songs for the deaf community and also for our friends and family and some other people in the community, and we learn a lot of sign language. And so one of the songs that we're learning is Jesus is the Reason for the Season. And so if you're using these videos in a classroom or somewhere where it's not, you can't do church songs, this one is a church song, so you want to be careful of that. But if you're just practicing and want to know all of these cool songs, this one is good for you. It's called Jesus is the Reason for the Season. So for Christmas, the reason we have Christmas. So Jesus is signed by taking your middle finger and poking it in one hand and then the other hand, representing the nails in his hands during the crucifixion. So Jesus is the reason. So reason, you're going to make the letter R and you're going to circle it at your forehead like that. Reason. And then season, it's for the Christmas season. So we're going to sign for the season. Okay, that's not seasons like fall, winter, spring, those kinds of seasons. This is Christmas season. So Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus is the one. So this is like when you pick something special. So you have one and you pick it out and you pull it up. It's the special one. So Jesus is the one we celebrate. So these are X hands, celebrate. Jesus is the reason for the season. And then we're going to have a gift. So you kind of make like, square it up like you're holding a present from God. So God's gift to us was born. And this is the sign for born usually, but when Jesus was born, it was a very special birth. So when Jesus was born, we sign it from our hips straight out like this, like he arrived from Mary's hips. So that's the universal, American sign language sign for just the virgin birth, for Jesus being born. So you only sign that when it's Jesus's birth, not for anybody else. Everybody else is born like this. This is the birth sign. For Jesus, it's like this. So God's gift to us was born on Christmas Day. Then it'll say, Jesus is the reason for the season again. Jesus is the one we celebrate. The same thing. Okay, then it goes kind of fast. So this part, we as a choir have had to practice a lot, and it's okay if it takes you a lot of time to get through it. But once you get it, you're gonna be so good at it and so fast. So you're gonna go making, so you just take two fists, making Christmas cookies. So making Christmas cookies, like you're cutting them out on a cookie cutter, Christmas cookies, buying, so you've got your money, you're buying a present for your friend. So, and sometimes I think I go, buying presents for my friends, because you're coming out from yourself, giving it to a friend. So it's gonna go, making Christmas cookies, buying presents for my friends. It's pretty fast. Then hanging up the stockings. So you're gonna sign stockings or socks. Hanging up the stockings. So you're gonna sign socks or stockings, two fingers pointing straight down. Then you're gonna hang them up, boom, boom, boom. So hanging up the stockings, lots of parties, so two-letter Y's, lots of parties to attend, to go to, okay? Lots of parties to attend, Christmas parties, right? And then it says singing songs and carols. So we'll do singing songs. There are other signs for singing. This is a sign for singing. We use this one a lot in our choir because it's singing up and out. So that's a different kind of signing for singing. And then this singing is more usually toward God or like worship singing, where this singing is just singing a song. And so we tend to use this one a lot because we sing for God a lot. So here we go. So singing songs. This is songs like music. Singing songs and carols. Hanging lights for all to see. So you're going to take your middle finger and your thumb and flick your chin for lights for all to see. And so we just have our pinky and our other pinky and we're stringing lights in the air, okay? So hanging lights for all to see, and then ringing silver bells. So if you did jingle bells with us, you know this one, ringing silver bells, and then cutting down, so you just wanna make an axe chopping motion, the Christmas tree. That's the sign for tree, good, Christmas tree. And then don't forget, so we're gonna say not forget, so don't forget that there is so much more. So we're going to say that a lot of other stuff happens. Don't forget what Christmas is for. So don't forget the meaning of Christmas. See if there's anything else. think that that might be all the signs, and then it just repeats. So let's try it with the music and see how we do. We might have to practice it more than once, and that is okay. It's a hard one, especially on that. Making Christmas cookies, buying presents for our friends, hanging up the stockings, lots of parties to attend. That's about how fast it goes. So here we go. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus is the one we celebrate. Jesus is the reason for the season. God's gift to us was born on Christmas Day. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus is the one we celebrate. Jesus is the reason for the season. God's gift to us was born on Christmas Day. Making Christmas cookies, buying presents for our friends, hanging up the stockings, lots of parties to attend, singing songs and carols, hanging lights for all to see, ringing silver bells, cutting down the Christmas tree. But don't forget that there is so much more. Don't forget what Christmas is for. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus is the one we celebrate. Jesus is the reason for the season. God's gift to us was born on Christmas Day. Making Christmas cookies, buying presents for our friends, hanging up our stockings, lots of parties to attend, singing songs and carols, hanging lights for all to see, ringing silver bells, cutting down the Christmas tree. But don't forget that there is so much more. Don't forget what Christmas is for. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus is the one we celebrate. Jesus is the reason for the season. God's gift to us was born on Christmas Day. Jesus is the reason for the season. Jesus is the one we celebrate. Jesus is the reason for the season. God's gift to us was born on Christmas Day. God's gift to us was born on Christmas Day. Nice job. That part's kind of hard, that middle part. And then also, I think sometimes I say that the meaning at the end where it says, don't forget that there is so much more. Don't forget what Christmas is for. I think sometimes I sign the meaning of Christmas, and other times I sign Christmas, the meaning of. Either way is correct. So practice whichever way makes sense for you. But if you copy me, it might be different every single time. All right. We'll see you guys later for the next one. Have an amazing day.